for the gut, butt, and thighs, but a new procedure called Power Liposuction or mini lipo targets areas from ankles to bra fat that you never knew you could suck the fat out of. Here to tell us about it is Dr. Bruce Katz. Welcome, doctor.
Thank you.
Good to have you here. We want to first warn viewers that we'll be seeing some graphic images, so you may want to have the kids leave the room. We'll give you a second to do that. And you may want to after seeing them as well. How common are these new procedures, doctor? And are they less dangerous because it's mini lipo?
Well, power liposuction or mini lipo is a really new, exciting technique, and it's actually using much smaller instruments, much less invasive, and much safer than traditional liposuction.
Okay, I want to start with our first patient. It was Shelby, and she had a situation where she felt as though she had cankles or thick ankles. And why don't you talk a little bit about what you thought, what you did?
Well, you know, this is quite common. A lot of women have thickened ankles, and what we do is just mark the area right over here, and you'll see in the video how we just take out those fatty areas so we get a nice sculpted look.
So there's no muscle, you're taking out muscle.
Just extra fat.
Okay.
Absolutely. And then we use the power liposuction cannula just to suction out the fat.
That is a sensitive area on the leg.
It is, but you get great results after.
Okay.
The skin is much smoother.
Do you use anesthesia? What do you do for this
It's just local anesthesia.
Oh my gosh.
Local anesthesia. People actually stand up at the end. We can see how it looks.
Okay.
And they walk out of the operating room on their own.
Okay, well, let's see Shelby's new ankles. Shelby, how do you feel about this?
I am very thrilled right now. Obviously, I'm still experiencing just a little bit of swelling, but I can already see a much nicer contoured shape, so I'm thrilled.
How painful was it right after you got home?
The first 2 days were painful, but it was very manageable. I took, the prescription medicine, and I was fine.
Have you had liposuction in other parts of your body, too?
No.
You wanted your ankles done that badly?
Yeah, I'm relatively young. It's the only trouble spot that I feel I can't really correct from working out.
Can you still, were you able to walk around, work out if you want to? There weren't any restrictions on you for a long time?
I couldn't work out. I mean, there's still even a little, sore in some spots. It's only been 2 weeks, though.
Okay.
So,
okay, doctor, I just have to say this because, I think you're lovely, and I thought your ankles were pretty good before.
I know.
But liposuction, whatever, you're using a local, there's blood involved and so forth. Isn't this awfully frivolous, the kinds of, I can see liposuction when you really need it done, but ankles and arms and...
Barbara, with this new technique, it is much safer than the traditional form of liposuction. So it's local anesthesia. The side effects are almost non-existent. Bruising and swelling lasts a week or two, and then it clears up.
Is this something that they'll have to do again?
No, you do it once, and the fat never comes back.
Okay.
That's
Does
the
it
great
come
part
back
about
somewhere else? Because I've heard of it moving somewhere. I've heard of it.
your earlobes.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
No
we
relocation.
don't have any fat coming back in other locations.
Okay. Next, I want to talk about Danielle. She was self-conscious about the fat around her arms. So can you tell us a little bit more about her situation and what you thought?
Well, again, another common problem. A lot of women are in good shape, they work out, but they can't get rid of the fullness around the upper arms. And what we do is basically just make tiny incisions. You can see here. We mark the area, and then we put local anesthesia in again, and we take away the fat and sculpt the upper arms so they look nice and smooth.
Okay.
And here you see the actual procedure being done.
It still looks tough on the body there. That's hard to watch. So this is, how long did this procedure take?
Lunch.
This was an hour, you said? This took how long?
It takes a little less than an hour. It takes about 20 minutes for the actual procedure, and then we do the local anesthesia.
And then do you have to have your arms bound or something? Or just...
We have a bandage on. We have people wear that for about a week or two.
Okay, Danielle, let's see the new arms. Let's look at them.
Here we are.
They look good. Nice. So this is, how tough was your recovery period?
You know what? Honestly, when Dr. Katz was finished, as soon as he placed my arm down, I felt immediately how much was taken out.
Yeah.
The recovery was probably maybe 2 days.
Okay.
Not even. I had there was swelling, no
scars,
pain.
no nothing.
Very little.
No.
Very little
You would do it
scars.
again?
Absolutely.
Okay.
In fact,
Absolutely.
the scars are so small, we don't even put a stitch in the incision.
Is
So you
there
don't even
any
see the
area
scar.
you won't do?
If there's fat there, we will do it.
You will find it.
We will take it.
Okay.
We will take it.
Just to be clear. Next, I want to talk about Rachel because she had the back, we call it back fat, or that upper bra, bra fat that you get when you have the
Very
bra on.
common problem.
And
Again.
this is common, so you're seeing a lot of this.
Absolutely. Just bulges below the bra or above the bra. And a lot of women cannot get rid of this with exercise. So again, we mark the area here. These are very small areas, and with the new power liposuction technique, we could take it away very quickly.
Why is it called power liposuction?
Well, we use a very small cannula that moves back and forth. It's actually motorized and moves at about 3,000 strokes per minute. So it's completely different from traditional liposuction.
Okay.
And here you see it moving back and forth right there and suctioning out the fat.
That looks like, I mean, this probably looks like the largest procedure of all, though, that we've seen so far. I mean, it's
Right.
still a large area.
But again, still very small compared to traditional liposuctions where we're taking away big abdomens,
Okay.
thighs, hips.
Can we see a before and after shot?
Yes.
Okay, before, and that's
You
the
see the
after.
difference
so there's a
here.
large difference.
Turn around a little bit.
And Rachel,
Quite dramatic.
do you feel better now? Are you less
The
self-conscious?
results are amazing. I mean, I could wear a tight shirt and I don't have to worry about the bulges in the bra areas. It's great. I mean, it's still a little bit swelling,
Yeah.
but I love it.
Is it less painful now so someone can give you a good hug?
Oh,
You're
yes,
not-
it's less painful. The first few days, it was hard for me to sit down because of the chair, but I love it.
Okay, thank you. We're glad that you guys feel
Thank you.
better. Dr. Katz, thank you for all this
Right.
information. Our thanks to Dr. Katz. For more information, you can log on to our website, and we'll be right back with the stars of the first all-female horror movie, The Descent. Stay with us. Thanks.